Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and the compliments they're too shy to give you. So these are compliments they want to give you, but maybe they felt too shy to. Okay, so please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. But before we get started with your pile selection, I'd just like to thank and give a quick word to my sponsorship, Keen. Towards the end of last year, I felt like me and my partner have gotten a bit disconnected in our relationship. So when Keen came along, I thought it would be a good time to get a reading from one of their tarot readers. I asked about the future of my love life with my partner, and she predicted that our relationship would deepen through the upcoming holiday. And at the time of the reading, I couldn't see how, but when December came to pass, I could start to see what she said about our relationship was true. Last year, we dedicated a lot of time to this YouTube channel, so we barely had time to spend together because we were working most hours of the day. But we planned ahead to take a break in December. It allowed us to spend time together again and be in each other's presence more. This definitely did bring us a lot closer in our relationship, as she said. I also got to spend Christmas with his family, and we had such beautiful moments together that helped me learn more about him and his loved ones. We got to find our way back to each other and strengthen our connection again, so what she said definitely resonated with what happened. She also mentioned us making future plans together, and we just recently decided that we should move to a bigger place. The love reading I got was very beautiful and sweet, and every detail mentioned was accurate and actually made sense. I'm so grateful for Keen for providing such good readings and gifted psychics. So if you would like to know more about your life or anything in general, Keen connects you with gifted psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers like myself, who are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can always get a reading whenever it suits you. All you have to do is create an account, and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. These readers all have their own unique specialties and gifts, so whether it be about your love life, or what to do next in your career, or just life in general, they are able to provide a deeper understanding of your situation and how to navigate it from there. You can choose whichever reader best suits your needs, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. It's always best to get a personal psychic reading if you'd like more accurate information on your situation, because it is directed only to your energies. Now here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 5 minutes for only $1. Go to trykeen.com/psychicsirenttarot or click the link in my description box to receive a discount on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this partnership opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychicsirenttarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your pile picking, for pile number 1 we have this tiger's eye crystal. Well, I'm not so sure if it is tiger's eye, but it kind of looks like it. And then we have the card turn away. And then for pile number 2, we have this homemade salt crystal. And we have the card waiting. For pile number 3, we have Apatite. And we have the card magic. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pal number ones. If you chose what looks like this tiger's eye crystal in the card Turn Away, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at compliments they're too shy to give you for the person on your mind. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So we're going to be using the Messages from Mermaids oracle, of course, from the one you chose, the Beyond Lemuria oracle, the Astral Realms crystal oracle, the Sacred Self-Care oracle, and then lastly, we're going to be using the Muse Tarot. So let's get started with your reading and see what shows up for you. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile, number ones. I also smelt a beautiful scent as I got to this reading, as I got to this pile. So there's something about you smelling really good. And I noticed like this card like just popped out where it says Venus. So I think this pile is very physically attractive because Venusian energy, you know, relates to the planet of love, romance, but also to Aphrodite. And Aphrodite relates to, you know, the goddess of beauty. So there's something very beautiful about you or, you know, attractive about you in a romantic way. I believe that you have that type of attractiveness to you that has like a romantic essence to you where there's a bit of seductiveness, but at the same time that romantic energy that makes, you know, your person almost like want to fall in love with you if this is romantic. And if not, they believe that, you know, a lot of people can just fall in love with you because of how you look, but also you have a beautiful heart with Venus energies. So spirit guides of pile 1, and yeah, you smell really good. I think they're too shy to tell you that you smell good. Spirit guides of pile 1. Compliments they're too shy to give pile 1 for the person on their mind, please. We have Crown Chakra with the Unlimited Self, card number 9. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to use the Mermaids oracle. So compliments they're too shy to give pile number 1 for the person on their mind. We have Mystery. Love that. I just picked up this deck and look what popped out. Beauty Ritual. So that's exactly what I said. This pile has a lot of physical attractiveness. Okay, compliments they're too shy to give pile number 1, please, for the person on their mind. We have Soak in a Bath, card number 46. Compliments they're too shy to give pile 1. Moon with Calcite and Transition. So you have the moon, you have the crown chakra. Very much like a synchronicity here. Okay, now let's take a look at your tarot cards. Compliments they're too shy to give pile 1, please. Compliments they're too shy to give. We have Temperance. I noticed this card wanted to pop out. The 2 of Inspiration, 2 of Wands. Compliments they're too shy to give pile 1. The Lovers. Compliments they're too shy to give pile 1. I noticed Queen of Wands also wanted to pop out. 9 of Wands. How you handle challenges with confidence. With belief in yourself. This is how this person views you. And then we have Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Okay, the next cards we have the Knight of Voices, Knight of Swords. We have the 2 of Emotions, 2 of Cups. We have Justice. We have the Chariot. And there are a bunch of extra cards here, which I'll just put to the side for now. Okay, so my pile number 1s, I heard that you're very introspective. So, you know, with the crown chakra and the moon here, I'm kind of getting this vibe from you, my pile 1s, like you've gone on a journey where you found yourself a lot more. And maybe your intuition was leading you towards this for a reason. Because the more and more and more you've dived deep within yourself, the more self love you've gained, the more you started to understand yourself and understand your own emotions and how your emotions worked, why they were arising in that particular situation, how your emotions affected you and can affect you. And the more you've been doing that, the more you've been looking within, the more you've been finding yourself, the more you've been exploring who it is you are. Okay, and the more you've been understanding yourself a lot deeper. And this person is seeing you transition, see you change, see you transform in some way. I noticed one of the cards I wanted to pop out there was the Six of Cups. So you've gone through a huge transformation and transition where you're not the person you were years ago, months ago, whatever you resonate with. The number 9 can relate to a release. So you've released parts of the subconscious, parts, emotions that don't serve you. You've healed a lot within yourself. You've gone through an alchemization process, and it took a deep commitment to self. It took many, many moons of, this transformation with the moth here. Kind of looks a little bit invisible. So, what I say from this is your person wants to complement this, but is kind of too shy to, because Spirit is showing me they want to shine the light on this to you and, show you how proud they are of you doing this. But since this moth is invisible, I kind of get the intuitive feeling, since moths represent transformation and we have the butterfly here, that they see it. They do, since this moth is invisible, but it's like, it's a little bit of a mystery to them. They've never gone through that before. I don't think the person we're asking about has necessarily taken a walk in your shoes or understands everything, all the hard work it took place to do this for yourself, but it's like they notice it. So I think the reason they're too shy to mention it is because maybe they feel they don't have enough knowledge on this subject. Your person wants to compliment you on how much you've expanded and grown, and you have become this transformed version of self, which they're so proud of. You've also turned away from people, things, places, situations that made you feel powerless, that made you feel confused, that made you feel hurt, disappointed, like there were continuously challenges in your life. You've learned to turn away from people, places, situations that aren't good for you and take back your power by doing so. This must have been something that really made you go outside of your comfort zone. It wasn't easy to do, but you've really expanded and grown. And it's like the way this person is viewing you and wants to compliment you is because you've become this true version of yourself with the Justice card. You've found your own sense of personal truth of who you are and who you want to become. You've started embodying your truth and living in your truth as your authentic self. And even if you aren't quite there yet, there's a lot of self-love that has happened, in this progression of who you've become. And the way this person is looking at you, they're really admiring how far you've come, who you have become today. I do see a bunch of other things here, but before we continue with your reading pile number 1, I do have a small favor to ask from you. If you've made it this far into the reading, and if you like this reading so far, if you've forgotten to subscribe, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? It helps my channel grow and find new audiences. And in the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So this will really help me with my channel. Thank you for all your support, and thank you to everyone that continuously supports this channel. I'm sending you all my love, and I'm so grateful for you being here with me and spending this time with me today. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your reading. So we will see more information on this, as we get deeper into your cards, but the rest of the things I see here is I see your person also is too shy to compliment you on how intuitive you are. Again, because maybe they feel they don't know so much about intuition and how it works, but they just see kind of like the result, I want to say, but I don't know if that's the right word to use, of your intuition and how amazing it is and how just wonderful and miraculous it is for you, because it's like when you truly follow your intuition and you truly trust in yourself and you trust in the divine, you trust in your intuition, that leads you to becoming the unlimited version of yourself. I want to say, most powerful um, potential version of self. Like you're reaching your highest potential. You're becoming your higher self on earth as you follow your intuition instead of looking around you for, like signs or answers, but looking within rather. So I'd say you're very much embodying that hermit card energy where you're looking within for your answers and you're finding them and you're following that. And even though it's a mystery right now of like, yes, if our intuition is true or not, it always unfolds in a way that is beautiful and meant for you, my pile number ones. I also feel strong sacral chakra energies within this pile. I believe most of you are asking about a romantic connection because we do have the Two of Cups here. If not, take it as it resonates, because it doesn't always have to be in a romantic way. Just like we can always compliment our friends and view them as beautiful and see things within them that make them beautiful. So there's some sacral chakra energy here. Your person thinks you're very sexy in some way, like there's a sexiness that is exuding from you, but also an emotional balanced state, emotional regulation. And not only that, you are also a very loving person. You also have a very beautiful heart, but they view you as very sexy in the way that you look. I'm very drawn to her back here. If you've ever worn like a top where it shows off your back, or a dress that shows off your back, that could be a very sexy look for you, for my women here. Whereas for everyone here, I see this energy of you having this sultry look to your hair and your eyes. Like your hair and eyes really match each other well and really suit your face. And there's something about the way you look at a camera. Like there is this photogenic quality you have, but also a quite dreamy quality you have to your appearance with the moon. Very celestial, but at the same time very physically beautiful, very physically attractive or handsome. I think your hair is very beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of wavy hair, especially in straight hair. Okay, and I'm seeing very dark hair, dark brown hair, and blonde hair specifically. And I'm also seeing dark colored eyes that are very sexy and sultry looking, but also very cute at the same time and very open. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about your eyes that have like this open, wide awake quality to them for some of you, whereas for others of you, it kind of gives off that cat eye kind of vibe. I hope that makes sense. There's also something about your lips, and I feel like this pile has that natural beauty where you don't really need anything to look beautiful, but when you get glammed up, I'm hearing it's over for these bitches. Like, you shine in an incredible way, pile one, and I think this is what this person wants to tell you. Like, you have that type of attractiveness that makes people emotionally drawn to you, that brings out emotions in people, and it's also your vibe, not just your attractiveness, because the moon is here. So I think people also see into your energy, into your vibe. Just like Marilyn Monroe, she would embody the energy of Marilyn Monroe, and people would notice her. And when she'd just walk around as, herself, it would be normal. But then when she changed her energy to Marilyn Monroe, people noticed her. So it's like a combination of your attractiveness as well as your energy that makes you very magnetic. Okay, but you're also very humble at the same time. So this person really admires these qualities and traits about you. You know, this Queen of Pentacles figure has, you know, like this shiny dress. So maybe some of you dress in a way that is eye-catching in a way, even if you don't wear shiny clothes or, you know, very prominent and eye-catching jewelry. There's something about you that's just very eye-catching, that catches people's eyes, that catches people's attention in some way. And this is what your person wants to compliment you, but is too shy to. There's something also about your nose shape, your cheeks, like, I'm looking at her cheeks here and her cheekbones and hers here. If you ever contour your face for my women here or those that wear makeup, or your cheekbones just look incredibly attractive and good looking, and there's something very juicy about your lips or delicate about your lips and gentle. Okay, so you have people like checking you out, or your person checking you out and being like, whoa, pile number one. Okay. It's 111 on the clock, and I just saw 555 as well. So that goes with the message of transition. So maybe a lot of you, your person believes that you've had quite a huge transformational glow up to your look, where you become increasingly attractive each day. If you wear earrings, jewelry, that is really showing up strongly. And I'm hearing eccentric. There's something very eccentric about you that your person finds very attractive in some way. And I'm also seeing you are very comfortable with being yourself in the world, which again is a compliment they want to give. There's also something very good looking about your eyebrows. And I want to say for my men here, what am I getting from my men? You look very good in formal business attire. It makes you look very handsome. That's what I'm getting. You look very confident in yourself when you walk into a room, like all of you, even my men. Okay, and there's something about you looking very powerful in some way for the men watching. Powerful but humble. And there's something very striking about your look, I hear. Again, like eye-catching, but in a different way. What else? Is there anything else, Spirit? Let me just close my eyes. Spirit is showing me, you know, when someone wants to look at something from afar and they use that, what are these things called? I see that, binoculars, isn't it? I'm seeing that. So you have that type of look that makes people want to check you out. Okay. If any of you do ballet or dance, that's coming through. Your person thinks you're very talented at that. Or if you're creative anyway, like if you sing, if you dance, if you do any type of thing that's creative. I'm even seeing candle making maybe, or making necklaces, crystals, things like that. That's not going to resonate with everyone, but just take it as it resonates. Also, I'm seeing something about, you know, talents to do with things you love. So you could be very talented at something specific that you love to do, and everybody knows that you love to do that, that you have a passion with that. And I'm actually seeing you have past life memories doing that. I'm seeing this pile is being complimented on how well you communicate, on your communication skills, on your voice, the way your voice sounds, the words you use. Some of you are good at poetry or writing or singing, or something about using your voice. You're very charming in some way and very, very intuitive in some way. I also see something here about someone being really good at baking, or cooking, and people really liking your music taste or your taste in art, things like that. Your taste in fashion. Okay. Yeah, so this pile is a free spirit, but you're also very aware of yourself. And like you're very self-aware in a way where it's healthy for you and it helps you learn about yourself more and more each day. But then also at the same time, it doesn't hold you back. At least in your person's perspective, it doesn't hold you back. It actually helps you grow in some way. And they also feel like you two share a lot of love together and that you're just such a loving person. I mean, we have the Two of Cups, the lovers. You're just such a loving person with such a beautiful heart. And you have this grounding type of love that makes people around you feel safe, where you help the people around you bloom as well into their best selves. That's what I really feel here. You're also very patient, you're very kind, you're very loving, and you've learned to become a little bit more mysterious and reserved with your energy in a good way for you, where it's like maybe in the past you used to like impulsively say things about yourself that like where people maybe didn't have the best intentions towards you, or like maybe you posted a lot on social media, or you just shared a lot about yourself to others. Now I see you being a lot more mysterious, where you view your privacy as peace, and people that do get to have that, valuable information about you are people that, have your best interests in mind until you've completed what you want to do with that. So, for example, let's say you are wanting to apply to a specific job, right? And you tell people and they almost like doubt it. Maybe they're not sending evil eye or negativity, but they doubt it because they have their own limiting beliefs. Then that affects the energy of what you're trying to go for. But I feel this pile has become a lot more mysterious, where you're not talking about what you want to do, but you're going after it and doing it instead. And then people see the result of it. You know what I mean? So you've become a lot more grounded in that perspective, and you've started to put yourself first in the sense of self-love with soak in a bath. You've really started to add or include little things to your routine and your day that's going to help you pour into you, because your mental health matters. How you feel matters. You know what I mean? And when we set time aside for, even if it's just a little thing like soaking in the bath or doing a little spa day for us, that helps us feel better at the end of the day. It takes away our stress, relieves our stress. And, when we truly love ourselves, we are pouring into ourselves, and then we're able to show up more in our relationships. So that's what I see. You've become a lot more selective and reserved with where you put your energy and time, because your energy and time is valuable, and this is what your person's noticing. But then when you put your energy and time somewhere, it's when you really feel intuitively drawn, when your internal being says, yes, I want to do this, and feels passionate about it, and then you do it. You know what I mean? So this is what your person wants to compliment you about. We have the Hermit. I said you showed up as the Hermit. Oh my gosh. Like, this was one of the back cards. The Six of Cups was first. So that's confirmation. We have the Four of Emotions, which is the Four of Cups. I'm hearing it's been a long road, a long, lonely road, but you've made it so far. We have the Ten of Emotions, Ten of Cups. We have the Ten of Inspiration, Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like maybe in the past you gave so much of your time and energy to everything around you. You're a very dedicated and devoted person. When you really love someone, you really devote yourself to it. When you really, put your eye on something, you really devote yourself to it. And that's an amazing thing to have. It's an amazing thing to be a giver and to love to give to others. But you've also learned when it's the limit, like when you're too tired to give, we can't force ourselves, then that reaches the stage of burnout, with the Ten of Wands. But you're also really responsible in a way where even when you are tired, even when you're not motivated, you do know how to show up to the things that are important for your life. And that's something your person wants to compliment you on, because it takes a lot of effort to show up when we don't feel like doing it. Like, let's say you made a goal to go to the gym and today you don't feel like doing it, but you end up still going. That shows your dedication too. So I guess it's about finding balance with that, with the temperance card, and listening to your body, listening to your internal being, which in turn goes back to self-love. 10 of Cups, your person wants to compliment you on how much of a lover you are, how deeply you love others. We have the Page of Materials, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're a good listener. I feel like you're someone that really pays attention to those around you and their needs. And you know what they need before they even tell you. And I feel you're very thoughtful. Maybe you're a thoughtful gift giver, or maybe you're someone that is really able to sort of learn from the people around you and learn what they like, what they don't like. Do you get what I mean? And you're very thoughtful with your own compliments, with the love you do give. Like, let's say you notice a person around you has a certain type of love language, but they don't actually tell you that, but you see that truth from looking at them and looking at the way they receive love and seeing how happy they are, and then you do more of that for them without them even telling you. So, and even like when people do tell you things, like people you love, like, oh, I really love this, you remember it. So it shows thoughtfulness and care. We have the Eight of Inspiration, which is the Eight of Wands, the Four of Materials, Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Emotions, Six of Cups. So again, you held on to things from the past emotionally, but you were ready to let go of it. You were ready to understand yourself deeper and understand your emotions deeper, gain clarity and closure from these situations from the past that really hurt you or broke you down, and move forward after that, slowly but surely. And these are all the compliments your person wants to give you. Beautiful reading today, Pile 1. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this homemade salt crystal in the card waiting, then this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at compliments they're too shy to give to you. Okay, please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So, the crystal you chose is actually a gift that was given to me. I'm sure a lot of you know if you've watched my channel a lot, but it was a gift that was given to me. So maybe you are someone that is an extremely thoughtful gift giver. Maybe you're someone really gifted and talented at a certain thing where your person wants to compliment you on it, but they don't exactly know how, or they're too shy to, or they don't know how to say it. I guess it just depends on the person. But there's something you're very gifted or talented at, or you are going to get your gifts, your accolades. I hear the word accolades, your trophies for whatever you've been waiting for. So maybe you've been putting in a lot of work towards something and you're waiting for that Nine of Pentacles energy to come through. I'm seeing Nine of Pentacles clairvoyantly. So it's like we've put in the work, but now we're waiting for our harvest to come. And you're patiently waiting for this. So that's something your person wants to compliment you on, because it's like sometimes it's really hard because we want results really quickly. We put in a lot of hard work and effort towards something and we want the results now. I think it's sometimes human nature to want things done fast, especially with the world we live in. But it's like you've been learning the lesson of patience in terms of waiting for something that you truly do deserve, since it's a yellow color. Okay, let's take a look at your cards. We're going to start out with the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. We're going to use the messages from Mermaid's Oracle deck, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck, the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, and the Muse Tarot. So let's get started. Spirit Guides of Pile 2. Spirit Guides of my pile number 2s. Okay, I'm just going to take one card. We have Manifestia, card 36. So there's something you're waiting on in terms of a manifestation or multiple manifestations. Let's just look at the other cards you have for extra info. But then I'm going to put it on the side of my desk because I need space for your tarot cards. Okay, so we have Awakened Awareness, card 17. Life Force Energy, card 34, Fire, card 15, and 5, Heart Chakra, unfurling back to love. I'll keep it in mind, and I'll have it on the side of my desk, as mentioned before. Okay. Anything else? Secret compliments they want to give. They're too shy to. We have patience. This is just like the same message repackaged in a different message. I love this for you, pile 2. Okay. Compliments they want to give but are too shy to. We have Drink Tea, card 21. So I read these cards intuitively based off the images, not just the word on it. Okay. Compliments they want to give but are too shy to. We have Desert Jasper with Vesta and Resolve, card 32. I feel you've also been on a healing journey similar to pile 1. We'll talk about that in a bit. Spirit Guides of pile 2. Spirit Guides of pile 2. So many cards came out here. Okay. We have the Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands. We have the World Cosmos. We have the Fool. So an ending and a new beginning. Beautiful. 2 of Voices, 2 of Swords. The 2 of Emotions, 2 of Cups. Most of you are perhaps asking about a romantic connection. We have the Knight of Voices, Knight of Swords. Justice. And 2 extra cards here for now. We'll pull more cards in a bit. At the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, my pile number 2s. It is 13:31 on the clock. That may be an angel number you may see. I'm also noticing a lot of the energies of 3 show up within your pile. The number 3. So 3 is expansion, growth, that type of energy. Okay, so I feel there is this new beginning you've been taking steps towards with the Fool card. This new beginning you've been wanting to integrate into your life. And it's something you felt very passionate about with the Ace of Wands. It's something that, brings out all the fire of passion within you, all the excitement within you, all the motivation and drive to get there. You're taking the steps there, you're putting in the work. That's what I see. Okay, and you're doing it so effortlessly and so talented and so graceful. Excuse my grammar, but okay, anyways, I feel here, you've been patiently waiting. You've maybe even let go of certain things that don't serve you in order to make space for this manifestation. So, for example, let's say you are manifesting love. You're patiently waiting for love. Maybe you let go of all the toxic relationships, people that you don't want in the long run, to show the universe, hey, I'm open to my manifestation, my wish. Or maybe it has something to do with your career or your finances, something you want to grow in your physical foundation or reality. And, you're really taking the steps towards that, working towards that, putting your passion, drive, and hard work towards that. Creating this new beginning, stepping up the ladder to your success. But, you were aware from the beginning that it maybe takes time for that to grow into our realities, and that we just need to be patient and continue putting in the effort, continue showing up, and things will change around. Things will turn around naturally as a result of the decision we've made. So I see that energy here, and your person thinks you're very powerful. I mean, we have fire here, which is another pointer to you putting a lot of passion and ambition towards this goal, dream, wish manifestation. And since there's two dragons on this card, dragons are symbols of power. So do you see your power the way this person sees it? They're shy to compliment this, but they see your power, they see your potential. They see that you're more than capable of gaining this wish and that you're more than deserving of having this. It's yours. You want it for a reason, and it's yours for a reason. And you've been putting in your life force energy to this. And let's say this is love, maybe you've also been healing yourself, even with career, like when we heal ourselves, when we heal from things that happen to us emotionally as well, we're also putting in work on the emotional and spiritual perspective, because when we get rid of certain like limiting beliefs that go back to, for example, emotions from childhood, then we are more magnetic to the energies we want to attract. Then we are able to almost like create this, I want to say, portal that we walk through, a door we walk through of opportunities so fast. So I see that energy happening in your life, and your person wanting to secretly congratulate you, secretly compliment you, but they're too shy to. So I do see a lot more things here for you, pile number 2, but before we get into that, before we continue with your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you. If you have gotten this far to this part of the video and you like this reading so far, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button if you've forgotten? In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe, so it helps my channel more than you know. It helps my channel grow and find new audiences, and it also helps me put out more content for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, and for those that are consistently supporting the channel. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I'm so grateful that you're just here spending this time with me. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the reading. So yes, all your life force energy is going towards this expansion you want to bring in, this ladder you want to climb to your manifestations. Okay? And your person is so, so, so proud of you for this. They already want to congratulate you because you've already put in the work. It's just a matter of waiting now. It's like when we plant a seed. We've already planted the seed. We know it's going to grow. It's just a matter of waiting and continue to water it, continue to maintain it. You know what I mean? And that's where you're at currently. My pile number 2s, I had a situation now where, as I was in the middle of your recording, my eyes started burning out of nowhere where they were watering and I couldn't open them. And then I had to pause recording completely until I could open my eyes again. But I feel Spirit was making a real point to me, putting me in your shoes in terms of wanting to complete something, but we sort of have to wait for something before we can fully complete it. Does that make sense? And I realized what I said was kind of contradictory. Like, for example, I said something about manifesting love and a lot of you asking about your romantic partner. And I saw a situation of a mental image of maybe someone manifesting love and their person's higher self coming through. If that makes sense, or, manifesting more in love with your person, wanting more in love with your person in terms of the future, but needing to be patient and allow time to go by to have that happen. Or, in terms of your career or your goals, or I'm even seeing something in regards to gymming and health, or whatever this has to do with. You've been patiently waiting, and I guess my point here is your person wants to congratulate you on your patience and your dedication to this. Okay, so you've made a lot of good decisions in your life with the 2 of Swords, and you've really stick to your decisions. You've really taken action on your decisions that you've wanted to make. And that's also something your person wants to compliment you about. And in terms of like physical things, other than this, I do see your person feeling like you have the type of attractiveness that is almost like a sunset. You have that beautiful glow to your skin. You are glowing, my pile number twos. And I think it also has to do with the work you've done on yourself and, improving in the sense of, I want to say, knowing your worth more, healing your self-worth, healing the way you maybe view yourself. And I want to say that this person sees you as such a beautiful view to look at, like a sunset. Okay, if you have rosy cheeks, that's also coming through, and like a glow to your face, a radiance to your face, regardless of your gender. There's something where you are truly standing in your power, truly standing in your light and shining bright. You also have a lot of creativity with the Ace of Wands that your person wants to compliment you on but is too shy to. And this could also in turn look like something in the physical, like, with the way that you dress up, with the way that you do your makeup or hair, if you do that. And just the way you show up in the world as your authentic self. You've been showing up as your true self in the world with the Justice card, and that really shows through. Like when you show up in the world, it really shows through. Okay? I also think this person, if this is a romantic connection, I think they're very attracted to your body, regardless of your gender. There's something very good looking and sexy and appealing about your body. And if this is not a romantic connection you're asking about, maybe they find you attractive in that sense, but they're like, for example, like with us women, I know not everyone watching here is a woman, but like we love to compliment our friends and be like, ooh, you look so good. It could be coming through in that way as well. And with drink tea here, I really get the impression that a lot of you have been taking care of your health, because health is wealth. Maybe you have been, making an effort to drink more tea, drink more water instead of, cool drinks and things. And then, you'll treat yourself once in a while, but it's like something along those lines, or eating healthier. Doing things that are healthy for your body, like getting enough sleep since both of their eyes are closed. You've been doing things that also bring peace in your life. I'm also picking up on meditation, rituals and practices that are good for you and bring you a sense of peace and relaxation. Revitalization is the word I hear. Okay, so your person is really seeing all these things you've been doing. I also think you have quite attractive lips. I'm seeing medium looking lips, but they're very attractive in a way. Even without lipstick or lip gloss, there's something about that, and like your face shape is also very attractive. That's something your person wants to compliment you about. And also the way you love my pile number twos, because you're showing up as a Two of Cups in the Justice card. I think you're a very honest person when it comes to your relationships. You have a lot of honesty and integrity, and you're not that type of person that would go behind anyone's back and do something shady. You're always honest with your intentions. And, when you do have challenges or conflicts with those you love, you know how to take accountability for maybe something you said that hurt them, or you know how to like almost speak in a truthful way where you are resolving that issue you have with them. You know what I mean? So it's like, of course, we're not perfect as humans. We have our challenges here and there, but you show up in your relationships in a sense of truth, with a sense of love, genuine, true love in your heart. Let's take a look at the other cards you have. So we have 10 of Inspiration, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Inspiration, 8 of Wands. So from this, with the context of what we saw, I think the main thing here has to do with you patiently waiting for your manifestations. You've been putting a lot of work, responsibility to this, to the point where you've put in a lot of your time and energy, and you've been taking the action towards it while you patiently wait for whatever it is you want to come in. I'm looking at the rest of your cards here. This Life Force Energy card here, I'm noticing she has blue hair, and she also has blue hair. If you ever dye your hair any, different colors, or wear wigs, or if you dress in quite a colorful way, or like a very authentic way to you, very creative, where you're showing off your personality through that, your person sees that and wants to compliment you on that. And I want to say this volcano here hasn't erupted yet, but I feel like something is about to happen in your life. Something's about to erupt, come to fruition here, as what we spoke about before. But your person also wants to compliment you, but is too shy to on your energy levels. I think you have really improved your energy levels over time. What does this mean? What does this look like? Like maybe some of you noticed, maybe you felt a little bit burnt out and you've been taking more time for rest and self-care. Or maybe some of you have notice, okay, maybe like at the end of the day, my energy levels are quite low. What am I eating during the day? And then like almost tweaking that to fill up your energy more, or it can be anything, or like noticing, okay, I notice I'm not getting that much sleep. I've been going to bed really late, so I'm going to dedicate myself to sleeping early, or, moving my body around, or, eating less sugar so that my glucose levels don't. Something about glucose levels, I don't know. But there's something about your energy levels coming through that it's improved, but also you're very playful, because dolphins show up as a very playful spirit animal. So your person finds you to be very playful, very fun to be around. You're such a colorful person, and that's something they really want to compliment you about, because you bring color into the world by you just being you. And also, dolphins are very wise. You've gained a lot of wisdom through your own journey, through, learning more about the things that have been happening in your life, awakening your awareness to certain situations that were in your life that may have not always been easy, but you've opened your eyes to the wisdom that is around you. And with heart chakra unfurling back to love, this is self-explanatory, but I believe that you are a giver, my pile twos. I believe that you are someone that truly gives love, and maybe you haven't always had people reciprocate the same type of love you give out, but you've been staying in your heart space. You've been staying this truly loving person, and I think now you're starting to attract people that are able to pour back into you in the same type of way. And I think your person really wants to give to you the same way you give to them. I see them seeing you unfurl back to love in a way where you are also learning to trust in your connections in a way where it's like, let's say we want to grow to this level with our person, or with, our friendships, our relationships, but sometimes it takes time to let that come into fruition. Day by day, little by little. But you've been showing up, and I think that's the most important aspect we see here. I want to pull some more cards for any lost information here. Any lost information for other things, not just the manifestations. We have the Five of Inspiration, Five of Wands. So maybe some of you dealt with quite karmic connections in the past, but now you've learned to find healthier connections to life, I guess, like maybe even a healthier connection to yourself and the way you view yourself. And you've been learning to also maybe resolve things in terms of past connections, like let go of maybe some hurt or pain you had there, or anger, whatever emotions you were experiencing. We have the Seven of Voices, Seven of Swords. So maybe you even had people that deceived you or betrayed you, and it's been, taking a lot of work on yourself, on, gaining trust again, letting yourself fall in love again and be able to trust again. And that takes patience, in ourselves, because then we find that feeling of safety again in our relationships. We have the Six of Materials, Six of Pentacles. So your generosity is something your person really wants to compliment, because you really have a generous heart and you really give to those you love. You really dedicate to those you love. You dedicate yourself and devote yourself to the things you want to bring into your life as well. We have the Moon. I heard emotional regulation with the Moon, emotional healing. Okay, we have the Four of Inspiration, Four of Wands. You've been creating more of a stable foundation when it comes to your emotional aspects. We have the Seven of Emotions, Seven of Cups. I feel you've also been finding clarity when it comes to your emotions and feelings. And I feel you are also very intuitive. We have the High Priestess. You're also very intuitive. You've been allowing your intuition to guide you in terms of creating stable foundations for yourself in your own life, creating the celebrations when it comes to your dreams by following your intuition, trusting it, but also gaining clarity when it comes to your emotions, especially when it comes to relationships to others where maybe you didn't have that closure or clarity, but you've been finding it within yourself, within your own healing journey. Okay, we have the Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Wands. So you've been improving your relationship to yourself as well. You've been gaining more self-love, because the Empress also wants to pop out. You've been not only improving your relationships to others, but improving your relationship to yourself and the way you view yourself, your self-worth. You've been realizing that you're worthy of good relationships, you're worthy of love, you're worthy of people that give to you just the same. People that have deceived you or have hurt you, they don't deserve you, and you've been learning what you truly deserve when it comes to your relationships and when it comes to your successes, because you know what? You do deserve success, my pile twos, because it doesn't just have to be in career, but your endeavors, the things you've been working hard for, because you've put in that work, so you deserve whatever is going to come out of that. And look at the volcano. You see? Something is about to come to fruition. You're about to get that star on your forehead, almost like as a metaphor, okay? And we have the Sun. And last but not least, the Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups. So what your person wants to compliment you on but is too shy to is your happy-go-lucky energy, your carefree energy. Like I said earlier, you really bring color to the world around you. And you're really someone that's a catch, someone, anyone would want to hold on to, whether it's in terms of friendship, family love, romantic love. You're someone people want to hold on to. You're that type of person people want to manifest. You know what I mean? So see yourself as that. You're such a nurturer. You're such a person with this deep perspective of love where you truly love people from the depths of your heart. And I think your person really admires that about you. Your person thinks you're a good listener, thinks you're someone that really embodies compassion towards others, even those that may have not always, quote unquote, deserved your compassion. You've seen the light within them, where they may have not seen it within themselves. And I hear you are the light bringer, my pile twos. You bring the light to everything you do, to everyone around you. So this is your reading, pile two. Such a beautiful reading from your person. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Apatite crystal and the magic card, this reading is for you. We're starting your reading off at 2:22 on the clock. Lovely to see synchronicities like that immediately. And I also saw your spirit guide just fly past me. Usually I see like sparkles in the day, which represents spirit guides energies I see. At night I will usually see like more spirits, but during the day more like that. Anyways, your spirit guides are heavily around showing you signs and synchronicities immediately as we start. So your reading is on the compliments they're too shy to give you from your person. So the card you chose is from the Messages from Mermaids oracle. We're going to be using the Beyond Lemuria oracle deck, the Sacred Self-Care oracle deck, the Astral Realms crystal oracle, and the Muse tarot. So let's get started. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, let's get out all your oracle decks. Okay, so spirit guides on my pile number threes. Spirit guides on my pile number threes. The compliments they want to give pile number 3 but are too shy to. We have Realm Bridger, card number 41. Interesting. Both these cards have similarities. Do you see it? Okay, the compliments they're wanting to give pile 3 but are too shy to. So you have 2 cards, but I'm only going to take one. We have Dreaming. And then I'll keep the other one in mind on the side of my desk. Positivity. I love that. Okay, compliments they want to give pile 3 but are too shy to. I see some of you are asking about a friend, but we'll see your tarot cards. We have Sweet Treat with card 50. If you're asking about a romantic partner, could also be, because Sweet Treat kind of gives me this vibe like they see you as very sweet. Okay. Compliments they want to give pile 3 but are too shy to. Then we have North Node with Opal and Expansion. Love that. Okay, Spirit Guides on my pile number 3s. Spirit Guides on my pile number 3s. Compliments they want to give pile 3 but are too shy to. We have the Knight of Inspiration, Knight of Wands showing up first. The 3 of Emotions, 3 of Cups. So definitely some of you could be asking about a friendship. We have the Empress. We have the 8 of Inspiration, 8 of Wands. The World Cosmos. The 3 of Voices, 3 of Swords. One more card. And the Temperance card. Lovely. Okay, at the back of the deck, we have the Star. I'm also noticing the Lovers pop out. So definitely some of you could also be asking about a romantic person. So there's your confirmation. Compliments they want to give you but are too shy to. Okay, I'm seeing something firstly about your hair, my pile threes. There's something very beautiful or attractive or handsome about your hair. So some of you have blonde hair, some of you have like a blondish brownish hair, or I see dark brown hair. I'm also seeing black hair, so those variations. And you know, in these 2 cards, we see a woman with pink hair and blue hair. Maybe some of you dye your hair different colors or wear wigs, and it looks truly glamorous on you. Those colors just match you so well. There's something about your hair color matching your skin tone, your hair color matching your eyes. It just looks good on you specifically, okay? And there's something here about your hair when it's down, it's nice and flowy, especially for my women. But when you tie it up, Like, for example, in a messy bun, it looks so cute. Your person really thinks that looks cute. Whereas some of you maybe have shorter hair, but it still frames your face in a very beautiful way. Okay, you have a dreamy type of look to you that your person wants to compliment, but maybe they don't. I feel like they can't put their finger on what it is about you that makes you so dreamy. I think it's everything about you, like your whole demeanor, everything about you, the way you carry yourself, your energy. Because your energy is showing up as magical in some way, which we'll get into in a moment. But yeah, there's something about that. There's also something about your body. Because this mermaid here in the dreaming card is nude, but her hair is covering her intimate areas. So if this is a romantic connection you're asking about, there's something very sexy about your body. If not, your friends could just be admiring the way your body looks, especially if you've been working on your body, or if you've been, for example, I see some here that have been working on their health and wanting to improve the way their body looks, but also improve their health, which is okay, which I guess people have their some people believe that we should only focus on being healthy, whereas some people want their body to look good, which there's nothing wrong with. But then maybe some of you have also been trying to gain weight. So there's something about that showing up here, like your body. And I believe if you have been doing well for yourself in some way, you've also been letting yourself have a sweet treat here and there. You've been treating yourself, even if it doesn't have to do with food. Let's say you've been working extremely hard lately. Maybe you treat yourself to a night out on a Friday, or to, like a spa day, or to watching movies and just chilling out, whatever it is, you've been treating yourself. You've been treating yourself very sweetly, and that's what they really want to compliment you on. Also, there's something about your stomach that they really like. I'm seeing like your stomach, and what else? There's something about lipstick you wear coming through. Lipstick you wear looks good on you, or lip gloss. And I'm even picking up on some of you like natural makeup looks, and it looks very good on you. Whereas some of you like more of the glammed up look. So either way, you are just looking so beautiful. For the men that are watching this, as I close my eyes, I'm seeing a paintbrush. So regardless of your gender, I see, a lot of creative looks, a lot of creativity showing through in the way that you look, but also intelligence. Spirit is showing me a book and research. So maybe you know what colors look good on you. Maybe you watch a lot of fashion videos on Instagram, and, you've been finding inspiration from, what you do like to dress up as, and, dress up like that. Okay, and yeah, something about your makeup if you're a woman, if you're a man. What else am I getting for the men that are watching, Spirit? I'm seeing someone at the airport have their bag around, and you just look so good. Where people are turning their heads for you. Spirit is showing me a delicious burrito. So there's something very delicious about your look, very sexy about your look, that your person wants to compliment you on. And for the woman too, and for the non-binaries too. Okay, and then the last thing I see here in terms of looks is an elegance here, or a bouginess here to the way that you look and dress, where you make things look very expensive on you, or you make things look very put together in some way. And you are a star that truly shines bright. You have that type of quality to you where it's like you are that star that shines bright. So of course people are going to notice you when they're walking by. You know, who isn't going to notice the star that's shining bright? So that's what I see there. I do see some other things in terms of your personality, but before we continue and get into that, I do have a quick favor to ask from you, my pal threes. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked the videos I've posted, if you like this reading up until now, can you please do me a favor? If you've forgotten to subscribe, can you please hit the subscribe button, as it helps my channel grow, find new audiences, and it also helps me put out more content. Thank you for all the support you've given, all the people that have supported since the beginning or that consistently support. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I'm so grateful for you just being here and spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the reading. So I'm hearing the song Lost Without You. Whoever we're channeling here truly believes that they would be lost without you. You're so special to them. It's like they can't forget you. They could never replace you. You know what I mean? There could never be another person like you, and you hold a special place in their heart. Just know that. That's what they want to say to you. Okay, what else do they want to compliment Pal 3 about? Okay, they recognize the magic within you, Pal 3. They really do. They recognize this dreamy vibe you got going on, not only in your physical look, but also within you. You're truly a magical being, and you truly bring those magic energies from the higher realms and seed it, plant it into earth. Because look, she has like a kind of like planet looking thing, and she's growing a seed in it. So it's like you bring those energies of magic and plant it into the earth. Okay, some of you may be grid workers, is what I'm picking up on energetically. You have a very healing energy. And you may have even had lifetimes as mystical beings, if you believe in that. Okay, your friends, and if you're picking up on a lover here, whoever we're channeling truly believes that you are also someone that's growing in a very magical and beautiful way. You're expanding, you're blooming, you're becoming the most magical version of yourself. The version of yourself you've always dreamed to become. We have the North Node here, which is all about our destiny, our fate, our purpose, who we are supposed to and destined to become in this lifetime. And you've been expanding in a way that screams destiny, that screams, this was meant for you. You know what I mean? And that's what they're seeing right now. That's what they want to compliment you on, but are too shy to. And it hasn't been easy, it's taken a lot of getting outside of your comfort zone, but also following that deep knowing within you and trusting the magic within you, trusting the potential within you that you can reach where you dream to be. You are also a big dreamer. You believe in the big dreams you have, in the big ideas you have. Maybe you are a visionary soul. And I believe this visionary aspect you have comes from ideas from source, comes from ideas from God, the universe, whatever you believe in or want to call it. I want to say ethereal realms. Okay, so it's something about you receiving those ideas because they're just meant for you. Spirit is clairvoyantly showing me like a funny image. I don't think it's exactly like this, but just as a way to explain this, of a sort of like bird-like figure flying over people's heads and dropping ideas into their head of things they're supposed to become and embody. So, that's truly showing up here, and you truly believe in your dreams. You follow your heart. You really have ambition to get what you want in life, and a lot of belief in self. And that is something they want to compliment you on. I think a lot of you are also very positive souls. You know how to think positively about a situation, even if it may be heartbreaking in the moment, or even if it may be challenging or full of hardships in the moment. You know how to really believe and think positively. And, sometimes we have our moments where we're having a really bad day and we break down and we cry. But then after that, we get back up, we dust ourselves off, and we continue to think positive about what we want and move towards it, take action towards it. Your friends have noticed you've been very action orientated. You haven't just been dreaming about what you want, but you've been going towards it. And that's what I see here. And it doesn't just have to do with career, it can do with other aspects of life. Life isn't always easy, but you are strong enough to make it through. And your strength is another aspect they want to compliment. I also believe you are a very supportive friend, a very supportive lover, supportive person to your relationships, to whoever we are channeling here. And they want to compliment you on that because you're always there for them when they need you, when they're going through heartbreaking things or really stressed out or they just need to vent. You're always there for them, holding space for them, being really nurturing and kind to them, and showing them that you care through your actions. And I really see that. And you are patient, you have a listening ear, maybe even really good advice to give. So whoever we're channeling really appreciates that and wants to compliment you on that. I'm also seeing this pile has something about reading coming through, like maybe you've been reading a lot more, or doing things for your mental health more, like doing things that are kind of like a treat to you. Okay, I'm also seeing something about creativity, pottery, singing, astrology. Someone here is good at astrology. And someone here is a master manifester. You also know the right questions to ask when you really think about something, when you really go within. You also have a very gentle, go with the flow type of demeanor to you that really calms the people around you down. You're also really trustworthy. And I'm seeing, you've been opening up to receiving more. So let's say, for example, a friend wants to take you out for coffee and wants to buy your coffee. It's like you've been allowing yourself to receive more, not only from yourself, but from others. You're also a very compassionate and loving person, and that's what they want to compliment you on. Let's pull some more cards, get some more information for you, pile number 3. Okay. Yeah, you've really expanded. You've become the best version of yourself, and you're going to continue to do that. We have the 5 of emotions, 5 of cups. So I noticed I noticed a theme within all 3 piles of healing from our pain, holding space for ourselves, things like that. We have the Muse of Materials, King of Pentacles, the 9 of Inspiration, 9 of Wands. So, you go through certain challenging moments in your life, but you don't let those hurdles stop you. You don't let that painful experience or that challenging moment, make you give up on yourself. You never give up. And that's something they want to compliment you on. It's something you're really a muse to them for. A muse. They are inspired by this quality you have because you continue the journey. Even if you have to pause a little bit and cry and, experience whatever emotion you're experiencing, it's okay. That's a human thing. But you move forward with positivity even after. Okay. And the Muse of Materials tells me that you are really inspiring whoever we're channeling here to really continue with their dreams, to really continue with their goals, the things they want to bring into fruition in their physical reality. So they've really been watching you, and they've been curious as to how you have such this positive mindset, how you're able to move forward even after this pain you've gone through, even after hectic, challenging moments you've gone through. We have the Muse of Emotions. You're showing up as the Muse, my pile 3. Okay, you've also been inspiring them in the sense of emotional regulation. You've been showing them and others that it is possible to go through a painful experience, heal from it, self-regulate from that, learn from that, grow from that, and continue to move forward. Continue to awaken and, find the wisdom from it and move forward, because I think sometimes Earth can be a hard experience. Earth isn't always, sunshine and rainbows, but you've learned to bring the sunshine and rainbows to Earth. Okay, we have the Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles. You've also been going after opportunities you want. Yes. Any other information other than what we spoke about? Any lost information? Six of Wands. So again, same messages, like you're going after what you want. They can see you being very successful if it hasn't happened yet. The High Priestess. You trust what your ideas are telling you with the High Priestess, because those are your dreams. Those are your goals. Those are your ideas, and you're really following that, and you are going to reach that pursuit of success. You are going to get exactly what you wish for. 9 of Cups. Okay? This is where I'll leave your reading, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!